here, babe.
So we're out here doing a family quarantine walk, and we had written the owners of this property quite some time ago and asked for permission. There's supposed to be a tree out here that's got burn scars from the 1910 fires. So, you know, it's only 15-20 acres, so we should be able to find it. But it's some really cool, rocky kind of terrain. There's a bowl down in there, but look at this. Look at these big. You can see where they had blazed this with the axe. So out here somewhere is the original trail that the packers used to use with their mules to get through to Missoula. And there's burn scar on the back of that. No, there's axe blazing. So anyways, well, whether we'll ever be able to know that we found that rock ledge right there, any of that stuff, it's hard to say, but it's definitely a cool time out here.
Look, Dad, I think the axe is that section wall. When they gave up and moved over there.
As far as I know, bud, there is no there's like 2 holes. As far as I know, there is no gold along the Flathead River. It's all along the Clark Fork. I'd almost say it's where this stump got ripped out, where an old tree pulled out. Once again, it's dead-ended in another rock cliff. This is some really neat terrain out here. We just found this massive larch.
That larch.
And it does have a giant burn scar. It's been dead for a little while. Probably no more than 3 or 4 years, maybe even less, because the bark on it, man, I'd say this thing might even still be alive. I don't know if our larches have started to needle out yet. They're a little confused by...
But again, I think this monstrosity is as big as our monstrosity. Our larchy monstrosity.
Well, it does have needle nose on it. Look at the branch up there. You can see the little...
I think she's still alive, just barely. Look at that. Look at that overhanging cliff face. So we are in one of the Lake Missoula flood rivulets. So when the Lake Missoula came crashing through, it powered through here and it stripped all these rocks and left these, it's like fingers going down. Same event that gave us our waterfall. Oh, I see mosquitoes, the first mosquitoes of the year.
Hey Dan, I think this larch monstrosity is as big as ours.
You think so? I bet it's bigger. We won't know until we measure.
I think what I thought was a wingsuit would have some good things.
Yeah? All I know is those cliffs make our cliffs look small.
Yeah, but we live on a mountain and the mountain is...
There must be a water pocket right in here. For all this birch. Oh yeah, I think there's a pool of water over here. All the snake grass. Ooh, I heard an eagle. This place loses direct sunlight about 2 in the afternoon. What tree's now dead? What do we think? There's a mossy path down through here, Shay, to get over. Or it looks like you could go down and around over there. But I want to picture that big tree your mom's standing at the base of.
It goes up as well. It doesn't just go there, it goes.
Well, if you look close, bud, you can see that there used to be another tree right here. See how the bark is dished all the way up? So there was a tree that used to stand and go right up along there. But I don't know where it is now. There's no sign of it in any kind. So that's odd. You found a stump? Oh, so there is a stump at the base of it. So they must have cut it down and then just logged it. I found a corral. You can see they made a pen right here. It's pretty old. It happens every time somebody nails boards to things. It's happened a long time ago though. They've been here a long time.
Dad, look at this tree.
I don't know that that's 100 years worth of growth though. Yeah, that's pretty cool. We'll get a picture of that. Just wait there for a bit. Another little bit of garbage right there.
Hey Dad,
You think it's a mule pin for when this before the road was built, and we are 8 miles from Paradise?
this has been hand cut down. These timbers have been hand cut.
That doesn't seem quite far enough to me. There are these piles of gravel, and it doesn't feel natural. Well, I mean, they certainly could have come from that cut right there, but then why'd they stack them over there? I mean, it's almost like they were doing some gold prospecting out in here. That could have easily been that they were doing some prospecting, though I don't know of anything along the Flathead. It's all along the Clark Fork. Whatever that is, it's big. It's a reel mower. Yep. That's a reel mower. So there's the blades going at a curved angle. This will be the back of it. This is where the tire sits, and it drives off that gear right there. So somebody dumped some trash way up in here back in the day. That's not surprising, but it is interesting. I wonder what else is buried up in here. That's an odd thing for them to have dumped up here.
Do you think those are trash pits instead?
Well, I can't believe they would have dug to make a trash pit. I mean, in the 20s and 30s, you just went in the woods and dumped it. There were no laws about this kind of stuff. Huh. Interesting. You want it on camera?
No.
You don't have to do this.
I'm doing it.
Okay. Step on it. Use your Zumba balance.
Yeah. Easier said on the floor. Come back over here.
You're fine.
No, come back over here.
Two of us on that side's gonna make it bounce. There, you're okay now, right?
Not yet. Keep going.
Watch these. You got them? You come in. Well, come in. Now you got them?
Yeah, I think so.
This was definitely one of the biggest trees out there. I wanted to try to get a ring count off it really quick. So I'll jump down. I'll get you down. And you can keep going. So at that height, this tree was 90 years old. Okay, so at 50 feet, 48 feet or so, it was 90 years old. I don't know how old that makes it on the base, but there's the stump right there. Maybe I could try to count that. I would like a slice of this more than I can describe. I'd love it about 2 inches thick. I'd wrap a banding strap around it and polish it and put it in my classroom and have the kids mark dates on it. You know, dates in Montana history, whatnot. So I did my best to count it, and my best counting it is 120 rings. And I tried to err on the side of younger, so it's at least 120 years old, which makes it 1910, which would make it 10 years old during the 1910, or 1900 rather, so make it 10 years old during the 1910 fires. And I'm starting to doubt this story. I don't think a 10-year-old Ponderosa would have survived the fires. It's possible I miscounted and it's grown since 1910. I could see that maybe, but it's hard saying. I'm starting to doubt it. I still got another big Ponderosa over there. Look at that cliff. It's clear this stuff hadn't gotten logged like the other stuff. You can definitely see the curl in the trunk. It was fighting for light and fighting the wind all the way up. That's for sure.
Look at how big the stump is.
It was a big tree.
There's even a little log over there I might pick out and put it in my garden.
I'd believe that this one was big enough to,
Either 1910.
well, to have been here at least in 1910. It just has gone down now. Easy, because this has probably been dead for 30-40 years, and it's at least as big, if not bigger. So now we're pushing back into the 1860s or so, 1870s. Huh. No, we gotta leave. We gotta leave the stump out here, bud.
A little loggy.
Yep, we gotta leave it all.
If you owned it.
And then you could do what you wanted.
I wish I could own this land.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Actually, 100%
I didn't think we had a chance of finding it. But this appears to be the trail. So the old trail came up from somewhere up on top. Our land's on the other side of there. And then it came back down and joined the river. And it was a pack mule trail in the 1880s and whatnot. This is clearly not natural through here. We've got a snaking trail.
Did I find it, Dad? I think I walked on it, not realizing, when he pointed out it's the old mule trail.
Well, but where would it go from here, though? I mean, there appears to be a trail out and around there, and there appears to be a switchback right up and through here. I don't know, maybe this is natural. Sure doesn't look like it, though. And he found that Anheuser-Busch beer bottle laying right in the trail, directly behind you. Huh. Well, I don't think it's the trail. It just peters out. And you know, when the mule shoes grind on the rocks, they kind of smooth them, and I don't see any signs of that. They might just be animals over however many millions of years. I mean, we're definitely getting close. Here's the trail, because the river used to run, the river's right there, the river used to run right on the edge of this bank, so there was no way that the mule trail could come along the shoreline. It had to go up and over this ridge line and come back down. On our land, the rock mine destroyed all evidence of it, but the neighbor says that when he was a kid it was still plainly visible, and they used to use it to get around. So it's got to come down out here somewhere. Boy, I sure thought I had it.
Get it? I can see it's kind of a moss line though. It's green like trail.
Yeah, I mean, I could accept the switchbacks in those trees, buddy. I could believe that. I could see that being, and then that part down at the bottom, but not this. Clearly not this. This just ends in a sheer cliff.
You know what?
So
that probably wasn't back then this rock slide.
no, this has been here for thousands of years. All right, there's a cave up there too. Not much of one, but a little one. All right, well.